Hello, beautiful people. Right, this week's been mental health awareness, whether it's the week or the month, whatever. Um, Now, I've talked a lot this week within my posts about trauma and things like that because obviously a lot of mental health, if we were to look at ourselves and take things apart, there will be a root cause somewhere along the line that has led us down the road of mental health issues. There is normally an underlying thing there that needs to be dealt with. You know, as we're going through life, our body has protective parts that will come in and cover over our traumas in the way of addiction, as in alcohol, drugs, work, sex, relationships, gambling, and all this sort of thing. They're all ways of our body not having to go there. Now, the thing is with trauma, it's held within our bodies because we are energetic beings and we're emotional beings, and therefore, the things that happen to us, the things that cause us stress, trauma, are held in our body. Now, this can come out in the way of migraines, stomach pains, aches and pains in your muscles where you're tense all the time. Um, it affects us in so many different ways. So, what I feel and what I've witnessed throughout my own life is the best way to get to grips with some of these things is to deal with the root cause of anything which is causing the emotional issues and the vibrational issues. So giving yourself permission to actually look beyond your symptoms, looking at what has caused the trauma for you, whether it be something big like an accident, domestic abuse, childhood trauma, something simple like a teacher shouting at you at school, telling you you're never going to get anywhere in your life, you're too stupid for that. A kid down the street saying, "Oh, look at your hair, it's horrible." All these little things, although they're not huge trauma, there are things that are going to affect us and they will build. And, later on in life, you could end up not taking that job that would be awesome for you because, I don't know, you just feel that you're stupid, or, you're not going to fit in there because my hair's funny and all this sort of thing. So the things that happen to us in our life build and they become indented, integrated with our actual being, our emotions, our bodies, how we go through our lives. So you need to get to grips with that trauma and, talk about it. Talking therapies and all this sort of thing is great. Talk to a friend. You don't want to talk to anyone? Write it down. Get it out on a page. And once you start doing that, it's actually out there. Sometimes when we say what our trauma is, just out loud, that's part of it because you've spoken it. A lot of us hold on to some shame, so even just speaking things can be really, really difficult. So you need to work on yourself to get to the point where you can forgive yourself for any shame and realize that shame is something that is a part of you that has given you that shame as a way of not going there. So there's so many ways that you can move past this. So get talking, start moving your body. Get to grips with some of your energy. Start wiping away some of that dense energy and bringing on some good light energy. Do some meditations, do some root clearing, balancing your chakras and all that sort of thing, and just really starting to build yourself up to that point where you can like yourself enough to say, right, okay, these things, I hold these things, but I don't want to be living with the migraines. I don't want to be living with this, I can't eat, or I don't want to be living the life thinking I'm stupid. I don't want because I can't face what I'm going through, I don't want to be having to grab a drink. I don't want to be having to do drugs just to numb myself from any pain. Start working with these things and accepting sometimes that your emotions are protector parts for you can go a long way into the healing process. So just give yourself a break. Try and look at things, these things have happened, but you don't want to be stuck with it. Let's get it out there. Let's move it through our bodies. Let's let's change up that vibration so we can actually move forward in our life and not be so scared. Give yourself a break.